Ramel, you will pay. You will pay for your crimes. You will pay. I finally caught up on Love Island, guys. So don't worry, I'm ready for today. Anyway, Ramel, you pay for your crimes. Because that first scene, seeing Alima cry, because of you, Ramel. Yeah, you will pay for your crime. Dejan saying that, oh, he's happy Meg is not there breathing down his neck. Crazy that you said that. Because aren't those the same words that Yasmin and Tony said? And you wanted to kill them? I guess you do feel that same exact way. Crazy. Ramel, when he kissed Poppy in that challenge and literally his makeup was all over, crazy. That boy, and then him, it's just so crazy that anytime he spoke to Poppy, he was just there, not, what's the word I want to use? Not depleting, but just degrading his relationship with Alima. Like, keep Alima's name out your motherfucking mouth. Keep it out your mouth. And then him saying that, oh, you know, he has to compromise so much when he's with Alima. My babes, let me tell you something. You're compromising the urge of being a whore. The Holy Spirit in Alima suppresses the demon inside of you. And that is your issue. Where that man is so... And I found it so funny that after he'd said all of this and did his little stupid speech to Poppy about why he kissed her or whatever, the song lyric was Love Bomb. I was like, yeah, Love Bomb me or something like that. I was like, yeah, literally. Helena watching a kiss between Dejan and Caprice. You just knew her and Emily could not wait to go back to the villa and tell Meg what he did. They can't wait. I don't think Helena likes Giorgio at all. I don't think so. Well, to be fair, she did say later on that she couldn't sleep because she kept thinking about Harry. Harry's definitely not thinking about you, babe. I'm not even going to lie to you. He's having a good time with Shakira. And the fact that you're not there, like, maybe sometimes he thinks about you, but I don't know. Do you think they could come back together? I don't know, man. I found it so funny that Megan used Yasmin's line when she was reporting back to the girls about her kiss with Connor, because she was like, just fucking kiss me. I was like, girl, not you using that same line when you were there bitching about Yasmin. That's so crazy. Oh, how the turntables. Also, it's just funny how she changes the story. I can see why her and Meg are good friends, because they both like to change stories. Because what do you mean Connor was itching to kiss you? No, babes, you wanted to kiss him. You were the one giving him the eyes. It was very much you. And I love that Tommy clocked onto Megan's game, because he knew that she would literally use anything just to jump ship. Like, she wants to kiss him. She wants to be with him. That's it. But yet she doesn't want to take accountability. So crazy. Then obviously she pulled Tommy for a chat. I think Tommy expressed himself really freaking well. Like, his communication skills, top tier. And she immediately, even the way she was looking at him, she was not ready to resolve anything. She was already on the defense. She was already thinking, how am I going to flip this on him? And that's exactly what she did. And guys, we need to remember that Megan is the final boss. Because remember, she's the same girl that said that she fucked her boyfriend's best friend. Let's remember that. Let's remember that. Because people always say, oh, do that as revenge. But how many people actually do that? She's the final boss. She's crazy. And then her telling Tommy, just like in such an angry tone, like the way she even put it into the conversation about the kiss with Connor was insane. And like Tommy, even when Tommy said, oh yeah, he wants an apology, and she was laughing in his face. That is insane. Like, how dare, and she did not take any accountability. I couldn't believe it. And the way she went back, like she just left that conversation, acting like she's the victim in it. I hate people who move like that. I hate it so much. Acting like she's the victim. Walks off to the girls and then lies. She literally was just like, oh yeah, he wanted an apology because I turned over in bed. Selective hearing. Like, you've just picked random things to fit your narrative. She's a bad girl. Like, she's actually a bad girl, and not in a good way. And then I found it really funny that she, like, none of the girls have clocked her behavior. Like, none of them have said, oh yeah, no, you shouldn't have been moving like none of them. And I find that so interesting, because like, Yasmin, you should clock her behavior, because she was bitching about you and she's done even worse than what you've done. So it's a bit crazy. And then Dejan keeps saying my Meg, but then you're flirting with everyone. Like, Caprice literally clocked him right at the end when she was just like, you know, there's a wall up, but there are cracks. And that's literally him. He loves to flirt, but then will always say my Meg. Like, that's the saving grace. It's actually insane. Yasmin, what doesn't Ben get with a nice girl. What was going on under the covers? I found it interesting as well that Megan couldn't speak to Meg about the whole situation with Connor. With Connor and Tommy. Like, she went to Tony to get advice from Tony. And I was just like, clearly you know your behaviour is not right. That's why you're going to someone else instead of your friend. Because you don't want to hear the truth. Because you don't want that reflection of your behaviour. Insane. Also, when Maya Jama came into the sleepover house or whatever, and then obviously she's talking to Ramel about couples, and Ramel immediately says, yeah, you know, we're open. My guy, he's literally, I think what he's trying to do, he's trying to be like Dejan. He's trying to play the game like Dejan. But he's forgotten. Alima is a strict babe. You're not getting away with it the same way Dejan gets away with it. Like, Alima and Meg are two different people. Never. Also, Megan, why are you crying? Why are you actually crying? And then she's like, oh, why am I crying over someone who gets upset with me because I roll over him? Stop trying to minimize it. Like, you're actually trying to minimize his emotions. Manipulative. Gaslighting, manipulative. You're a bad guy. We see right through you. And then, obviously, everyone made their decisions. Helena chose to recouple with Giorgio. She doesn't fancy that man at all. She does not fancy that man. She's just trying to look like she had some sort of interest so Harry can be jealous, but she doesn't fancy that man. Emily chose to stay with Connor. Connor looked pained. But I think he looked pained because he knows he's going to have a difficult conversation. That's literally it. Dejan picked my Meg. And then Ramel, he stayed with Alima. I knew he was going to stay with Alima, but like, he did way too much. And it's crazy because he thinks stay with Alima, like the girls aren't going to tell Alima everything he did. He thinks he's going to just walk back to Alima, everything will be cool. That girl is leaving you, my guy. She's gone. She's actually insane. Like, he's very silly for that decision. Very, very. And then the fact that he said, oh shit, when he realised it means that Poppy's dumped. It meant that he thought, like, Poppy would be in the main villa as well, so then he can still continue to get to know her. That was his plan. But then look like he's been loyal to Alima. My guy, we see right through you. You're a game player, and you try to be like Dejan, but you can never play the game like the real player. Sorry. And the preview for tonight, Alima, shut it down. Yep, shut it down. She's gonna clock for Malfoy's behaviour, which I love. Emily, I see you crying. Belle, I'm so sorry. You and Tommy are better suited though. But anyway, I'm excited for tonight.